Hey everyone, it's Mad Ruth here, avid reader, writer, painter, video gamer, movies, novels, and comic book fan. And I'm just making another video. It's been a while since I just did Mad Ruth content that's away from the Friday nights. Here I am on this beautiful Sunday day. I'm down at Freddy Fest. I don't even know what they're calling this convention. Freddy Fest, I think. Here, let me get my tickets out of my pocket here. And I can explain the story as to why I'm making this vlog. So here we go. Freddy Beach Fan Fest 2024. So I was minding my own business, books at the local Garrison Night Market, and the two new owners of this Freddy Beach Fan Fest came up and saw my comic book, said my comic book was amazing, which it is. SOLTAC is an incredible work of art that I'm incredibly proud of. I'm hoping if you haven't backed SOLTAC, you'll consider backing SOLTAC. Books ship in 3 days, and I could really use the financial support. We're $1,200 away from making the next issue. And yeah, struggling to find new backers. So if you love comic books, give it a shot. But in any case, they came and they saw my my books, and they welcomed me to this convention. They said, you are exactly what we want to have here, New Brunswick artists, and we support that. Now, I'm smart enough to know, if you been paying attention, 2 years ago, a different convention, Big Country Comic Con. Here, I'll point my finger up here. I'm going to play with YouTube and see if I can't learn how to stick extra content where my finger is. So if nothing pops up there where my finger is, I didn't figure it out. But in any case, I'll go to a link back to a video I did from 2 years ago for a convention where I volunteered for 2 days. I gave them 2 days worth of free labor. I drove artists around, brought people coffee. I was fun, happy-go-lucky with all the customers, handled their cash, handled their ticket sales. 2 days of free labor, driving talent around, and as a result, a local comic store owner, who I am still leaving nameless, they chose to jump onto my Twitter. I didn't go searching them out. However, they decided to seek me out. They decided to seek out my content, my Twitter, and complain about me. Complain about who I associate with online. So even though I've never said anything disparaging about anyone, I don't have any problems with anyone. I don't care what race, color, creed, gender, political, sexual orientation you are. None of that stuff is a concern to me. None of that stuff, in effect, bothers me in any way. What bothers me is authoritarians and people who think that they have the right to enforce their ideology onto other people. You know what? You be you. You let me be me. And let's not discriminate against each other. Let's try to coexist in this planet. You know, understand what I'm saying? That's basically what I'm about. I don't like people telling me what to do. I spent 26 years in the military having people tell me what to do, and now that I'm out, I don't want anyone telling me what to do. I'm a law-abiding citizen. I've never broken any laws. I've never been disparaging against anyone who hasn't come at me first. But yeah, you're going to come at me first on my Twitter, I'm going to respond. And that's what I did to this local comic store owner. He decided to come on my Twitter account, decided to enact a scene on my Twitter, which obviously all kinds of other people who are free to express themselves. He then turned that on the other comic convention, and they put out a denunciation letter. So again, I'll do right there with the finger if I can figure out how to clip the denunciation letter, but there it is. Denounce me for no reason. You would like to think if you were denounced to it because of something you did, like you attacked somebody, or you said something offensive, or you attempted to commit a crime, or you were even just being annoying and harassing and belligerent. But no, it's the opposite. I was a decent, kind volunteer, and then I was basically discriminated against. So all that aside, 2 years later, this new convention, and I don't want to associate what happened at the old convention with this convention. Obviously, I'm reluctant to get involved with this community again after what they did to me, but at the same time, I'm not going to be discriminated against, especially if I did nothing wrong. I am here under the most genuine pretext, which is I just want to sell my comic book. I've made 4 issues of my comic book in 3 years. I'm excited to share my comic book with everyone. I absolutely love what me and my creative team are doing. I want to keep doing it, and I very much am hoping to basically bring the dove of peace here to this comic book convention, to see if, you know, that Overton window has been moved. and we can get past all the nonsense that was going on in 2016 and 2017 and 18 and 19 and 20. We can go back to being a bit of a civil society that understands that people are going to have different beliefs and stuff, and it's nobody's right to impose themselves on other people. Maybe we can find that balance again in society. I'm really hoping so. I'm really hoping my next video to this will be that, yes, I've been welcomed back. Yes, I'm allowed to rent a table as long as I follow basic rules of basic human conduct and decency, which I do anyway. And I'll have another venue to sell my comic book, which ultimately leads to the success of SOLTAC. So I can keep creating SOLTAC for you. I can get all 9 issues done, which is my dream, which is my goal. I spent 13 years dreaming up SOLTAC. I want to get the story out so badly. My sales haven't been the greatest. I mean, I'm not going to complain about my sales, but it's not enough for me to keep going. So I need to expand. I need to grow. I need to get the book out there. I need to sell more books. Anyone out there watching this who's got a YouTube show, if you want to welcome me on, please do. Again, I'm $1,200 away from raising enough money to make the next book. It sounds like a small amount of money, but it's a significant enough amount of money. That pays for 5 pages of line art, and that pays for the trailer video. I've injected about $20,000 of my own money into my IP, and I'm just at that point where I'm not going to keep throwing my own money at something if it doesn't catch on, or if it's not at least self-sufficient, self-sustaining. I've created 7 books. I've proven I can create the books on time, deliver on time, fulfill on time. I'm not one of those books you're going to back and never see. I'm not one of those books you're going to back and it's going to take 3 years for you to see it. You go to SOLTAC, you back SOLTAC, you have your books in 3 days. The books are shipped in 3 days with tracking numbers in Canada and the US. I'm very much passionate, hoping this happens, and I'm hoping my next video to you will be a positive one. I'm hoping this experience will be a positive one, and yeah, let's see how the rest of this day goes. All right, peace.